From Newsnets and CCTV, it's high school basketball coming to you tonight from Cadillac High School.
All right, everybody. Started the second quarter here to see Petoskey inbounds. Referee Ron Thompson hands the ball off, and away we go.
The Vikings meet them right up at half court. Full pressure. Oh.
And you got to watch out there, Petoskey. You don't want to try to dribble or bring it into anywhere where you can get a double team, as you see it right up the top there.
Yep.
That's a good, smart decision, I think, right there for Kaylin Bromley. She just wasn't able to make the shot. Petoskey retains possession. Elizabeth Paulian will be inbounding. Oh, that's Jameson Carr.
Yeah, one thing I've noticed with Petoskey, their shot selection is great. They're not tossing up really tight shots. I mean, any shot they're taking is wide open. Some of them are falling, some of them aren't. I mean, as the game goes on, they could start to fall.
We got quite a few subs coming in for Cadillac. 4 players. We'll get you those as we go on. Looks like Molly Anderson stays on, along with Olivia Meyer here to bring the ball down the floor. Michaela Knight's back out. Emma McTaggart, and seeing her first action is Chesney Berge with the ball right there. This is Knight over to Anderson, and that shot is a little bit off. And Petoskey's Kenzie Bromley with that rebound. She brings it down the floor. She finds Kaylin Bromley.
They're really keeping the tempo up. Once they grab the rebound, it's off to the races.
Cadillac with a little zone defense this time, it looks like. Well, maybe not. I think it was just the way that Petoskey had set up offensively. Olivia Meyer with a rebound. She looks down the floor, takes her time.
Yeah, as a point guard, it makes it very difficult to tell if they're in zone or man defense. The Vikings are constantly switching, whether they're basically switching who they're guarding or just straight up man-to-man D. It's great to see. It makes it tough for Petoskey to tell what they're doing.
Emma McTaggart with the illegal screen foul call right there. That is her second and the 5th team foul right now. Hey, Ab, tonight our sponsor for the game is Pizza Plus. How about that? You can't go wrong with their stuff.
No, you can't.
Back comes Molly Anderson with the ball. She hesitates and goes, and nobody picks her up. That's not a play you want to see as a coach. You don't want to see no weak side help come and help there.
That's Molly's 3rd layup there. Yeah, I mean, a couple were contested, but that one wide open.
And she blocks the shot on this side, and Olivia Meyer gets the loose ball. Back come the Vikings. She looks at the screen from McTaggart, doesn't use it, then comes back to it, swings around. Olivia Meyer steps across. McTaggart and Bresney for 3. In and out.
Once again, great shot selection. They're waiting for the right shot.
What do you think of the way the Vikings are moving the ball out there? Pretty solid.
Oh, I say definitely solid. They're a pretty young team, so to watch them control the ball, whether it's under pressure or not, and wait and have patience to find a good shot. You think they got a bunch of seniors out there playing, but if I'm not mistaken, I believe looks like they've only got 2 seniors on the team, so as a young team, it's very impressive to see this.
Turnover by Petoskey is repeated back by Chesney Berge. Just kind of didn't come to that jump stop right there. So Petoskey will inbound it underneath the Viking basket. This is Mann with the ball, Sydney Mann. She gets it into Kenzie Bromley, back to Sydney Mann. Petoskey's got a pretty patient offense. You know, they had some tough opponents. The Sioux put a pretty good hurt on them, as we were looking at early on.
Mm-hmm. You know, losing games big like that early in the season, I mean, it can help you down the road. No one wants to lose by 40 plus, so I mean, it makes you want to work a little bit harder. And I know when we played, we lost to Petoskey boys basketball, and it was either triple or quadruple overtime, and I think losing to them actually benefited us in the long run. So
you can learn a lot from a loss.
Yep, you can. Makes you want to work a little harder at practice the next day. But it's promising having the Petoskey girls coming off a 2-win streak and having all of their losses, their non-conference games. So
absolutely. We got another illegal screen called right here. I think that was called on number 10 right there, which would be Shelby Buchanan. McKenna Bryant has checked back in for the Vikings, and she has the ball right here.
Yeah, both teams they're setting quite a few screens. It's a pretty physical game.
Unable to control that right there. That's a little bit of a tough pass, I think. McKenna Bryant's sister plays up at Lake Superior State. I'm talking with the athletic director here, Fred Bryant. The Lakers are out in San Diego for a tournament. They're enjoying some warm weather.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind being out in San Diego right about now.
So this is Mann with the ball, Sydney Mann. She finds Shelby Buchanan. Shelby dishes it off, cuts to the basket. You see a lot of... You got a foul from behind again here, called on number 15 for the Vikings, and that's the 7th team foul. So I think we're going to see Petoskey step to the line here. We got a timeout, Ev?
Yep.
So Ev, our camera crew are high school students here that work out of the Career Tech Center here in Cadillac. So if you're out there and you're interested in joining our group, for either maybe next year or later this season. Here at Newsnet, we cover fall high school football, many area teams, and in the winter we cover both Cadillac boys and girls basketball, and a lot of high school hockey here from Cadillac too.
And sorry, Dan.
Go ahead, Ep.
I was just going to say, it's a great opportunity for these kids to try something new. Maybe they like it, and it could be a future career for them.
Absolutely. Damian Brooks, who is in the truck tonight, assistant directing, started out on camera crew, has worked through that for a couple years, and now he actually did a little directing for the first time here about a week ago when we had the Viking girls basketball game. Bryant with a nice screen up top by Knight. Finds Olivia Meyer, and there's a nice box out right there by Kenzie Bromley.
Petoskey has a fundamental. Ooh, it looks like a block just before midcourt here.
Yeah, that's probably a good call.
Yep.
I think she was moving on that.
You can appreciate the effort, though. If you're willing to attempt to take a charge on somewhat of a fast break, I mean, that's just a toughness thing. So give McKenna all the credit for it.
That sends Kaylin Bromley to the line, and she misses that one. That's a third free throw in a row that the Northmen have missed.
It looks like we have over the back foul on 44. I believe it's Mann. Yep. So we'll have McKenna bringing the ball up here in a sec.
Pretty low scoring first 4 minutes of the second quarter here as Cadillac has managed 2 points just in this quarter, and Petoskey yet to break the ice. Vikings with an 18-9 lead at the end of the first quarter, and I think we got another illegal screen called.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, these are things that both Coach Simons and Coach McLaurin will look at in film and find ways to fix it during practice, because in playoffs and further down in the road, they're going to want to clean this up a little bit. But it's fixable.
Chelsea Berge in right now. She's defending up top.
Good defense, real good D.
Well, Vikings with this man defense, they've got a lot of trapping principles out of it. They want to get in your face, and they want to make you go with your offhand any chance they can.
And just like that, they forced a turnover.
Yeah, that's one McKenna really wanted to catch a hold because she saw nothing but wide open floor. She didn't touch it. The ball stays with the Vikings. Molly Anderson coming in right now for the Vikings along with Jocelyn Seeley. Jocelyn, for a freshman, is pretty physical inside. She does not mind that physical stuff. She sets good screens. Had a really good roll right there. McKenna just a little short on that pass. That's a pretty good no call right there as far as the foul is concerned. Petoskey maintains possession right there. Looks like Jameson Carr will inbounds. Loose ball is controlled by Petoskey. They set up their man offense. Molly Anderson with a rebound. She goes behind the back. Head up all the way down the floor as we watch her do consistently year in and year out. She drives, gets to the line as a result. That looked like you right there, Ev.
Just try to get a foul and maybe get lucky with a couple free throws, but I bet she'll knock these down. I was told before the broadcast that she's one of the Viking star players.
Yeah, Molly's coming to the game averaging about 14 points a game. McKenna Bryant about 10 and a half a game right now early in this season. Cadillac's had some pretty big victories so far this year, and Molly and McKenna haven't played a whole lot. I guess you'd say fourth quarter, you're getting a lot of other players in there as Molly goes 2 for 2 from the line.
Yep. It's good seeing that the coaches are pulling some of the starters and letting the whole team play. It makes everyone work a little harder at practice. And
she's going to go back to the line again. Molly, Ev, in case you don't know, has agreed to play next season for Grand Valley State.
Wow, I did not know that. Yes, I mean, anything, high school can be big basketball, but especially if you're going to a great college like Grand Valley.
Absolutely.
It's pretty impressive.
She's going to take her basketball talents there. She drains her third straight free throw, and up comes number 4, and I believe all of them were nothing but net. And right into their press right there. It's a great double team right there for the Vikings.
Looks like Petoskey just broke the press, but the Vikings were able to get back in time. That's a good way to read that. They broke it and hustled back and stopped them. There's a foul at the top. But
yeah, that's a foul. You don't want to get Molly right there. That's your second one with 2:42 to go, and that's at half court. You got a little greedy trying to reach for that. And going to the line right here is Kaylin Bromley. She's had a little trouble from the free throw line earlier in the game. We'll see how she does with these two.
We'll see if the coaches decide to pull Molly or not. I know it can be a little bit scary having 2 fouls before halftime. Looks like they're leaving her in.
So on my unofficial statistics here, Kaylin's 1 for 3, and that makes 2 for 4 right there from the line for her. Back comes McKenna Bryant with speed. She slows it down after half court. And now she's going to the line here. A lot of hand checking going out there, which is getting called by this crew both ways. Shelby Buchanan with that foul, and you know what? As a player, you've got to adjust to how the game's getting called.
That's right. Some refs you can get away with a little bit, but I mean these guys are calling every little reaching, but it's consistent. Cadillac shows 10 fouls and Petoskey 8. Or Petoskey 10 fouls and the Vikings 8.
Bryant in and out with that. Here comes Petoskey. They're down 13 here. Nice catch right there off of a solid pass. And you got a travel call right there. The Viking pressure causes Shelby Buchanan to travel. Coming in for the Vikings right now, 25. Ian Whipple, along with number 4, Maddie Drabeck. A little slower pace to this possession right now for the Vikings. Ev, what are some of your favorite memories from playing here in the Cadillac High School facility?
Oh, I got a lot of memories rushing back in my head. I say the biggest ones, we won our district title here. I want to say both junior and senior year. So that was pretty fun. I don't know, probably a lot of us just goofing around in the locker rooms before the game to lighten the mood. We had some pretty big shoes to fill with Coach Mack being just a phenomenal coach, and then the following year, my senior year with Coach Benzenberg, we took the game very serious, but we had to goof around a little bit before the game. So yeah, just a lot of good memories.
That last basket was by Kayla Fineout for Petoskey, which are her first 2 points of the game right here. 1:24 to go. Hope you're enjoying our basketball broadcast here on Newsnet. Vikings with a 9-point advantage, which is what it was at the end of the first quarter.
Petoskey's lighting up their defense a little bit. They're still putting pressure, but they're not meeting the Vikings as far out on the three-point line as they were earlier.
Driving baseline and picking up a foul. For Cadillac, number 24. She'll be stepping to the line. Nice drive right there. That's tough when you're coming in for Jocelyn Seeley, just a freshman, to not be content just to get the ball and look for somebody right away. Got to give her a lot of credit to see that opening and make that drive.
Especially as a freshman, she's going to have 3 more years on varsity. Come that senior year, she's going to be the go-to player for Cadillac. And
Whipple with a rebound. She's going to go to the line for 2 more. Once again, we want to thank our sponsor tonight, Pizza Plus, for all they do all season long. We want to let everybody know that if you get a hold of that number right on your screen right there, you can order some DVDs of this action here tonight. And any of the stuff that we have covered all season long, I believe, is still available, including the high school football games. You can also order box sets here of the Viking girls, Viking boy games, and of the Cadillac High School hockey. Make great little stocking stuffers.
looks like there's another, I want to say a reach-in foul on the Vikings. So number 22 for Petoskey will go to the line shooting 2. Going into half down 9 sounds a lot better than going into half down 11. So see if she can knock these 2 down.
I think we have a little correction on who the foul was called on right there. Looks like that is changed to a foul on Cadillac's number 24, Jocelyn Seeley. Stepping to the line and off the front rim and in. Elizabeth Paulian makes her first free throw attempt of the game. Petoskey's had a rough time from the line, if my statistics are right. They are 3 for 8 at this point. Make that 4 for 9. Excuse me, everybody.
Petoskey meets the Vikings up high, about the white line.
Nice ball movement and patience here by the Vikings.
Looks like they're going for a last shot.
McKenna Bryant steps in. Everything but in right there. And
ripped it off the rim. Who was it? Maddie Drabeck ripped it off the rim. Great rebound.
Shot's a little bit off right there. But the Vikings maintain it with a steal. They got 10 seconds and a 5-on-4 situation. Anderson, as a result, is off with that one. Boy, the Vikings had some great looks in the last 30 seconds there.
Yeah, a few great offensive rebounds right into a steal. Then kind of a sloppy foul there, just getting lazy on defense. Just hustle back. There's 4.5 seconds left. But once again, early in the season, these things will be learned.
So with 4 seconds to go, or 4.5, we want to let everybody know while you're grabbing a sandwich or a refreshment from the fridge, Evan and I will be back with a little halftime analysis. So don't be long heading to the fridge. That first free throw is off. Second one here by Kenzie Bromley is good. Cuts the lead to 8. And
Vikings tried to roll the ball up to save a few seconds, and Petoskey ends up fouling him. So it looks like Molly will be going to the line shooting 2 with 3 seconds left on the clock.
I believe that's McKenna Bryant right there at the line.
Bryant?
Yep. You get a couple of subs coming in for the Vikings here. Let's see here if she drains this one. And she does.
McKenna's having a great night. She's got 4 threes so far and 1 for 1 from the line. As a senior, she's setting a good example for the rest of the team. Second one's just rattled off the rim.
Nice job by the Vikings right there, and they are not going to pick up a cheap foul. Petoskey unable to get a shot off. So that'll end second quarter here. We're at halftime with the Vikings leading 25-16 here on Newsnet. And Evan and I will be back in just a moment with some thoughts on the first half.